Hello Brittany and Misty. Thank you for taking some time to view this video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks on how to increase your business, not only in Fort Worth, but all through DFW, to outrank some competitors in the DFW area, and also to compare your website to one of the top competitors' website in the DFW area. So I'll talk about three things: one, content; two, backlinks; and three, citations. So whatever I talk about, you definitely use yourself on the back end of your website. But if you want to talk about that or anything further to scale bigger, you could either email me, call me, or text me. But either way, if you like the video or some things you would change about the video, that just helps me get better with feedback on making these local videos. All right, so let's get started. So first, we'll talk about content. So in content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. That's just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. You guys are doing a very good job. I mean, website nicely laid out. Actually, in the Fort Worth area, you're one of the highest ranking websites in the Fort Worth area. But I just kind of compared your website to the DFW area to scale bigger. So you have a lot of content here, definitely on the right page. So good job in the marketing area. But for instance, in Google, this is what I typed in, one of the main services you do, plumbing services, DFW area. In the Google search, here's what comes up. So these are ads. That's something you could invest in later to even scale bigger. And these are map packs. That's citations. I'll talk about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to be on the first page in any kind of service provided or area. For instance, plumbing services, DFW. Goal is to be on the first page. As you scroll down, you see not on the first page, but you're definitely close to some of these top competitors to get on that first page in the whole DFW area. So you heard that saying, the best place to hide a dead body is on Google, page 2 or 3. Just consumers don't go here to look for a service or product, so it's first thing they see, so you definitely want to be on the first page in any kind of search. So speaking of content, with the keywords, and this is a tool Ahrefs we use to just do a deep dive into websites and give us some analytics. So here's your website here, and here's your numbers. So I talked about keywords. So right now you're using 215 keywords. A very good start on your website. So obviously you want to use the higher volume. Keep those. That gives you search volume in Google. But you might want to think about some other keywords, some buyer intent keywords, expanding not only plumbing services, but HVAC services, sewer and drain, all the services you provide, not only name in Fort Worth, but also DFW and other surrounding areas as well, just to give you that push volume in all your service areas that you provide. So compare that to your local competitor, Baker Brothers, big brand here, good website as well, so I know they do a good job as well. But this is the top ranking one of your top rating competitors in DFW. So comparing that to their website, here's their address and these numbers, you're actually pretty close to them, and they're using 324 keywords. So I would just increase your keywords a little bit more. You could take some of these keywords that, don't apply to you, not Baker's Brothers, but any kind of other keywords that gives a high search volume, you could steal that in your website. Just think of those buyer intent keywords and all the services that you provide. All right, and next is backlinks. So going back to your numbers here. Here you are. So backlinks is anywhere where you find one website linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So think of it kind of as a popularity contest. The more people, the most backlinks wins. But keeping in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. So it's important to have other HVAC services, plumbing services, sewer and drain websites linking back to you. That helps you build trust. It doesn't help if restaurants or doctor's office, lawyer's office is linking back to you, just doesn't do much for you. So for you, very good start here. Have over 1,000 different backlinks with 120 different reference domains. So that's giving you a lot of push volume, search volume within Fort Worth. But comparing that to your local competitors, Baker Brothers, they have almost 4,000 backlinks with 348 domains. So this is giving them a lot of push volume, search volume within DFW. And then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and address are shown exactly as your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here. It's very important for local businesses to be in this. It could have large amounts of revenue if you're in this 3 or 4. Sometimes I see 3, but the goal is to be in the first 3 or 4. Again, kind of like the organics, people don't click here to look for more businesses. It's just what they see first. So the goal is to be in here. And citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great too. The idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you could outrank them. So as you know, as your content comes together, your backlinks, your citations, you start to outgrow your competitors in all areas and all services that you provide. So not sure what your margins are. I'm sure they're good, but as you could generate a pretty decent revenue just ranking in all different areas in the service areas that you provide. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So again, this is kind of what I do. So if you want to reach back out to me with this, feel free. Also, feel free to use these tips on your own as well. But I hope you enjoy the video. Again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback, that helps me get better at making these videos. Thank you for listening. Have a great day and good luck.